with you today with another haul that I did right after Christmas with the after Christmas sales. And I want to first just say thank you so much for your great reception of the Loft haul. I think, when we hear about plus size brands, we think about the ones that are really popular, that's been around for a long time, like Torrid, like Lane Bryant. And then it's harder to kind of think of these newer brands that are offering up to size 26, 28 because we're not used to them. And oftentimes we do see them, we see someone who's like a size 12, 14, 16 trying them out, which can be a little bit concerning. Do these things actually fit someone up to a size 26 like it says? So I'm really happy that a lot of you watched my video and felt more comfortable ordering from Loft, and I hope that everything you found you loved. Today I'm filming back on my phone simply for time's sake with editing. To me, it looks like there's a nice little shadow around me, so I apologize if that's the case, but I'm filming after dark, and so I hope all is okay with the filming quality. Today I'm going to bring you another set of brands that you might not be used to shopping if you're a size 24 or up. And so I'm bringing you a Loft haul and then also an Eloquii haul. So Loft is really pushing size inclusivity at least up to a size 28 and sometimes up to a size 30, which is pretty unheard of for department stores. So I started shopping at Loft a few years ago. I found their plus size section and I really fell in love with it. Different brands than you'd find at Macy's or Dillard's or something. But their in-store selection has kind of tanked, at least at my local Nordstrom, so I stopped shopping them. But this past year, I started doing Trunk Club and slowly falling back in love with Nordstrom. You can check out my Trunk Club videos if you're interested in hearing about that. But when I went back and looked online, what I noticed was that Loft really is pushing their various brands that are not held elsewhere, brands that are nice brands, to go up to a size 4X, including their in-house brands and other ones. So most department stores only go up to a 24, 3X, and sometimes those even run small compared to 24s at a Lane Bryant or something like that. So I was very excited about Loft. Loft is still on mind. I was very excited about Nordstrom pushing their sizes and pushing various brands, and so I bought some various things I'm going to try on today. Then the other one is Eloquii. So Eloquii, I believe they've always carried up to a size 24 and then up to a size 28 in select sizes. Last year they announced that by the end of the year, which we just passed, they wanted to offer all of their styles up to a size 28, which I appreciate because I swear every time I went on their store website, I would look at the various pieces and I'd always pick the item that only went up to a size 24. I somehow have an eye for the things that I can't get or are too expensive. My eye just narrows in on them. So it's very exciting to know that I can get any of their pieces. I'm not sure if they go above a size 28. I need to look into that. I'll put it in the description below. But I went and got a couple of their pieces in their end of year sale as well, and so I'm excited to show you those. Some of them I'm loving, some of them not too sure of, but I'll explain more when I get into it. I'm going to start with Nordstrom first, so let's get started. One of my favorite brands on Nordstrom's website is BP. I'm not sure what BP stands for, if anything. I guess it does. But they kind of cater to lower price range and a younger audience. And so you're going to find a little bit more trend-driven pieces there, youthful pieces there, and I enjoy the lower priced items at Nordstrom. So this is their plaid sweater in olive Italy. I got this in a size 4X and it was $29.40 on sale. Last time I looked, they only had a 4X left. I'm not sure if it's still on the website or not, but it's definitely something you can look into. So one of the things about BP that I've mentioned in previous videos is that almost all of their items to me run boxy and short. So I'm 5'4". This to me kind of hits at a slightly odd proportion because it's not yet a crop top and it's not yet a top. It's in that weird in-between state. You definitely have to wear high-waisted pants because these are above my belly button and they just rest. And they only had a 4X left, otherwise I would have gotten a 3X. Now it is a brushed material. This means it's gonna be very fuzzy, and it's very soft sweater material. But I like it. It is slightly odd proportionally on me, but you know, I still think it's a really pretty style. I like this color. I don't have very much of it. It's like a pea olive green. So yeah, I'm into it, and I think it's very cute. So cute, in fact, that I decided to get it in another color. So I wanted to try it in the kind of like blue and pink colorway. So I'm gonna try that on, and then I'm also gonna try it with this faux leather skirt. This is from Universal Standard. I actually got this in my trunk club. I exchanged it for a higher size. They only had a 5X left. That's what I got, but it's also what I needed. The 5X, I believe, was a size 28. And then the skirt is Universal Standard for J. Crew, and it's $90, but because I got it as part of trunk club, my styling fee went towards it, so I got $25 off this. $25 off because I paid for the styling fee. You know, I paid full price for this. Keep in mind, this skirt in comparison to that $8 faux leather skirt I tried on from Loft in my last video. Apparently, it is hard to talk today. But I want to see these items together. I haven't paired it yet. Something to note, if you've been following my channel, if you've been watching all my videos, when I did the exchange for this skirt and got the higher size, they of course charged me, which they should, but then they charged me again for the 3X, even though I marked it as an exchange, and that was maybe 2 days before Christmas. Not excited to have an additional $96 charged to your debit card right before Christmas. I called right away and they refunded it, but it took a few days to get it back. Makes me a little bit leery about doing another exchange for trunk club. But anyways, let me try this on and show you what it looks like. Okay, so for this top, it's still the brushed plaid sweater. I got it in a 3X and it's in the color blue mezzanine. I also paid $29.40 for this. And I really like the colors on it. It's a little bit more 90s vibe. And it definitely like fits me more like a crop top. Like this top knows what it's supposed to be and where it's supposed to hit. The skirt does show everything. I think I'd only wear it with Spanx underneath it just because, you know, no one needs to see my belly button showing through material. It has a stretchy waistband and pockets. Now, Universal Standard is supposed to be like known for their cuts, known for how they shape garments. I'm a little bit annoyed with how the pockets pooch out right here. I just feel like a more quality garment would have like sewing replacement that wouldn't do that, to the point where like I'm considering sewing these down just because, I don't know, does it bother you seeing that? To me it looks like something's wrong, unless I literally have my hand placed in it the entire time. But it is a very buttery faux leather. I'm wearing the 5X. I definitely would need the 5X. I don't think it could go any smaller. And I will say, it's very warm like real leather. Like I can already feel a little bit of sweat building on my thighs right here. So I would definitely wear with leggings underneath, with tights underneath, something that's gonna kind of protect you against the material, but it is comfortable and all of that jazz. So yeah, I think this outfit's cute. I like the sweater more than the skirt. The skirt at this point I'm already like in for, so I'm gonna figure out how to wear that. And yeah, both these are available at Nordstrom. I'm gonna pop back on my leggings to show you the next item. It is a funnel neck sweater in this beautiful green color. This is also by BP. It is a 4X, and it still also kind of follows that wider than longer trend. This one, okay, so it's a ribbed funnel neck sweater in green botanical. I got it on 4X. It was also $29.40 on sale. So I really love the color of this sweater. It's nice and long. I will say almost too long in the arms, and sometimes you want to like push it up, but because the fabric is so loose, it'll slide right down your arms. The neck is nice and loose, so it doesn't feel like it's too much against your skin here, and the color is just really pretty. I love this kind of deep green jewel colors, and so this is quickly a favorite, but keep in mind the sleeves in case that would bother you. The fabric is nice and stretchy and soft, and in fact this has become kind of like every time I need to go outside to like take my dog out, I'm slipping this sweater on real quick to go outside because it's nice and warm but not too warm. So yeah, very quickly a favorite, but it is a little bit like loosey-goosey, shapeless, but sometimes you want that in a sweater, and this one fits the bill. For the last item from Loft, I'm basically trying on something in the exact same color. This one is from Leith. It's a 4X ruched dress. I actually saw this on, oh goodness, what's her name? I'll put it up on the screen. She's like around a size 12, and she does a lot more like younger videos for younger people, but she tried this on when she went to Nordstrom for a styling session, but she tried it on in a black, and I really thought it was cute. It has this little like crossover section lower down, kind of like a wrap, and so I wanted to get it for myself. I'm gonna put it on over the leggings because it is a little too short to wear out without something underneath, at least for me. Okay, so this is the Leith Bodycon, ruched Bodycon in green bug. It's a 4X. I paid $23.60 for it. Leith is kind of what I would consider like a middle tier brand. It's probably gonna go up to like around $100 or less, which, you know, Nordstrom can be very expensive. So I think it's kind of like middle tier for Nordstrom. Again, I can tell that my camera's like, lighting. I'm sorry. So obviously this piece is kind of hugging my belly here. It does kind of come in really close to the body. It is meant to be a dress. It is obviously not something I could wear, you know, with my legs out, because if I, you know, sneezed, everything would show. But I do think it is a cute tunic-y type piece. Something to wear with leggings. Now these leggings have lines in them, so something a little bit smoother so you're not seeing that. Again, really like the color, and I like how simple the neckline is. So I think what I would probably do, quite honestly, is wear this around the house, loosen this part up a little bit so it's not clinging as much, and then wear it out. I don't mind showing some visible belly outline. I just don't want it to be like, you know, and to the point where it looks uncomfortable. So I would stretch it out a little bit, get it used to my body shape, and then wear it out that way. The sleeve length is perfect, the color is perfect. I really like how simple the scoop neckline is. It's a nice thinner material, so I can wear it to work and be comfortable all day long. So I really like it, besides the fact that it kind of clings a little too much. The ruche is, I think, cute and pretty. And I think if you're someone who like doesn't have as much of a belly, it'd be fine. But you know, like if you do like I am, stretch it out a little bit, show a little bit about belly outline, not too much of a big deal. But yeah, very cute. I like it. It was $23. I'm happy to keep it and figure out a way to wear it that is exciting to me. So that is all I got from Nordstrom in the after Christmas sale, but I did, as you know, go to Eloquii and get some more things. And Eloquii had some like really big hits for me and some really big misses, so let's get into that now. I figure let's go through the misses first so we can end on a strong note, because Eloquii does have some like great items that I found. So, confession. Placed one order at Eloquii, got the order, loved everything in the order, went back and placed a second order. That's what happens when you love everything in your order. In the second order, I don't know if I was just like delirious from happiness that the first order worked out well, because I picked some things that like I'm really not sure about, and I also got smaller sizes. And the sweaters that worked out really well in the first order did feel slightly like large, like it could have gone down a size, but these are completely different fabrics, and I really don't know why I picked the sizes I did, unless they were the last ones left. So I will say I bought this all on a clearance sale, so you know, I can't remember what was left, but this is what I got. So the first item that was kind of a miss for me was this ruffled top. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a ruffle all along the front chest area. I think originally I thought that it would be a really cute piece tucked into skirts, and as you know, I'm on a skirt kick, just a little bit of one. This one I got in a 22-24, and that's the error that I made, because I don't know why I got it in 22-24. I really needed a 26-28. I paid $13.49. I need to go back and look. I'm not even sure if I can return this, but if I can, there's enough things that I want to return that I probably will. If not, it'll end up on Poshmark, and hopefully someone that like will love it and wear it well will get it. But some things I don't like is that this little thing, this little flap looks very wrinkled, and I'm not sure I like how this looks, like the top part where it's sewn in kind of like left raw. Also the material is quite thin, so kind of a miss for me, but I'll try it on and show you how it missed. So I apologize that the intense light is showing my undergarments, but I do actually think that if I was out in daylight, you could probably still see them because the shirt is so thin. As you can see, this is where this hits. I mean, I don't know. It possibly could have worked how I imagined it, like put into skirts. I just feel like it looks frumpy on me. Also, the shirt is pretty short. Not a big deal if you're tucking in, but I don't know. I'm just not in love. It feels a little bit tight on the arms because of where this hits and the fact that it's sewn in that way. But yeah, this is the top. Hope you can see it because it's really dark. I feel a little bit like, you know, I'm ready to do some like Western wear, put on some cowboy boots, do some yeehawing, and in North Carolina, I could totally find some square dancing somewhere if I wanted to. The other item I didn't care for was also in this order. It was also size 22-24. Again, why did I order that? I should have gotten 26-28. This is the wrap tie sweater, 22-24. It was $14.99. The low prices make me think there's only a couple left of these, but I could be wrong. Anyways, it's a pretty basic black tie sweater. It does have some darting at the sleeve to put in some like pleat type details so that there's a little bit of like a puff feature there. And yeah, I will now try this one on. So this sweater isn't like horrible, I just also don't think it's great. It is a true wrap sweater, so if you do not, you know, do all the ties and things correctly, it is going to open up on you. This part doesn't come over very far. That's my fault for not ordering a size 26-28. Although I do wonder if I had ordered a size 26-28 if this V would have just been like, because it is a little bit too open for me. I do like the sleeves. They have a nice cuff, and then the shoulder detail that also gives you a nice little shoulder action. I have pretty narrow shoulders, so I think this looks good and is the right amount of volume for me. And then the length on it is okay. I could have maybe used another centimeter, but you know, now that I'm putting it on the second time, I don't dislike it as much as I thought I did. It just only feels okay. It doesn't feel like luxury material. In fact, it reminds me kind of like old cardigans I used to get in like the early 2000s from Gap or Old Navy. I don't know how to explain the fabric, but it's just not soft. It's stretchy, it's there. It just doesn't feel like luxury soft, and typically I expect a little bit higher quality fabrics from Eloquii, but yeah. Tell me what you think. Should I keep this one? I do think it's nice, just maybe I should have gotten a size up, and that would have fixed everything. So yeah. Everything else from Eloquii I have higher and better feelings about. I am going to share the next two tops first, just because I already have pants on and like I don't want to put pants on 80,000 times again. So they're actually the same top, but I have two different colors. And they are tunic wrap front tops. I saw these on Heather Elbow's channel on YouTube. I'll make sure to link her in the description below. She also is wearing like size 26, 28 clothing if you wanted to check her out. And they looked phenomenal on her, so I had to get them myself. It came in kind of like this oatmeal color and then a red, or like a berry color, sorry. And I already wore the berry colored one. I haven't worn this one yet. I will say this color is a little bit more yellow oatmeal than I expected versus brown. But yeah, I was very happy with this, and this fabric is amazing. I got both of these in this 26-28. They are the tie waist tunic, and I paid $17.49 for each of them. Okay, so the fabric on this one feels very soft and luxurious. You can also do a ribbon dance anytime you wear it. But I thought this was interesting because you could tie it two ways. So both of them are off on the side. It also has this like slit here, which I think is personally cute, but I'm also pear shaped, so it helps a girl out. When I did this the first time, I tried going back first, simply because I thought that would give me the best waist. But I think that it ended up making it so that I would have to tie it in the back. This is how it would look if I tied it in the back, which could still be a very cute style. But I wanted the tie in the front, so I had to go a different way about it. So when you pull to the front, because it was slightly looser on me, which is why I guess I thought I could get 22, 24 and other stuff, it does slightly pull the fabric to the side forward, which might bother you, but didn't bother me enough. If I were doing this to wear out, I would maybe take a little bit more time to make it lay flat, and then it pulls forward. And you can tie it, you could do a bow. I did like a knot whenever I wore it out for Christmas Eve, I believe is when I wore it out. But yeah, very cute here. And I just think it looks good on my shape. It's kind of, it just emphasizes my shape basically. And I really love the length, but I also like tunic length things. The sleeves are great. I love kind of the cuff details and how it's gonna stay really close to my wrist the entire time. I do wonder if this color, this like cream color, looks great on me. I think it's a little bit yellow tone for me, but I like it. Maybe it'll look better once I have a little bit of tan. Who knows? Let me show you the berry one because that's my favorite. This one is my favorite. I wore it on Christmas Eve. I'm also considering wearing it tomorrow. Tomorrow the semester starts again and I'll have new students and I'll want to look nice for the first day, and I just think it is so cozy and so pretty. I love the color on me. And again, I really like the slits. And I just think it looks nice. I mean, I don't think there's anything that looks bad about it. I love, again, the sleeves. This one has gone through the washer and dryer. Held up great, looks perfect, and very happy with this. If they came out with this exact same sweater, like in other colors, in a 3/4 length sleeve, I'm gonna buy it. And I really hope they come out with it within this particular fabric, because this is the kind of fabric that I think is like a luxe fabric that I expect of Eloquii, and I got it for $17, you know, and I like a bargain shop. So this is perfect, love it a lot, and yeah, I think out of every single thing in this haul, this is my absolute favorite. And that's just because it's a perfect everyday thing, and I probably would never have bought it if I hadn't seen it in Heather Elbow's video. And so that's the beauty of being part of this, you know, YouTube world, is seeing what other people buy and seeing it on their bodies, seeing it on bodies bigger than models, and being like, oh, gotta get that for me. The next thing I got was very intriguing to me. I'm not sure how nice it looks in reality, and I really want your thoughts on this because I can return it if I want to. This is a drop shoulder dress. It is, okay, it's a drop shoulder easy dress, 26-28, and it's $53.49. It came in multiple colors. It came in mustard, but I liked this kind of like rosy pink color. one of the girls, someone that I follow on Instagram, Carletta the Great, she wore this in mustard and it looked awesome on her, but she's also taller than me, and so I'm just not sure, but let me put it on and you tell me what you think. Okay, so here's a dress. I'm not wearing it with any kind of Spanx or any kind of system underneath it. It has a really cool fabric. I don't know if you can see how textured it is, but it is very textured, very slinky. It feels interesting and cool, and I do love the color. However, the sleeves. This is where I'm like, am I too short for this dress? I realize this is drop shoulder. I realize there's an element of it supposed to be baggy, but I'm just not sure if it's too much. It is kind of like a sheath style dress, so it doesn't give me too much of a shape. I suppose I could put a belt around it. I'm not sure to what extent that would do anything. Also, I don't really know of a belt that I have that would look good with this. I can also put the sleeves up, and basically I'm like, is this dress meant for a cooler person than me, someone with a different vibe than me? Because I just am not sure it's my dress or that I feel 100% comfortable in it, and I guess that is answer alone that it probably should go back. But also sometimes I worry that I just like stick in my little comfort zone and don't try anything new. So I am interested to hear what you think. I can't imagine wearing this to work. I would wear it out with friends for a drink, but I'm not sure it's worth it. So tell me what you think. One of the more exciting things to me about Eloquii is that they do designer collaborations. They've done it with Reese Witherspoon with Draper James, and this one is with Jason Wu. This was on Super Clearance. I got this Jason Wu by Eloquii Sweetheart Sheath dress in a size 26 for $32.97. This one was final sell, so I either keep it or I put it on Poshmark or something like that. It is a black dress, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't see it. But anyways, it's like a thicker fabric that has some stretch to it, in a way that's kind of like going to mold to your body. And again, I kind of wonder if I'm a little bit too short for it. I am 5'4". It has a full zipper in the back all the way down to here, and it has some nice pleating in it to give it shape. So yeah, let me put this one on and do tell me what you think. Okay, well, hello. I do think this dress is a pretty little sexy number. It has a sweetheart neckline, has a waistline here, and then obviously the skirt. The skirt is, or the whole dress is fully lined in the body, and it's one of those ones that's like really going to mold all of your body. I would not wear it with these boots. I'd wear it with a high heel, but again, I'm not taking on and off 80,000 shoes. It does feel like this top part is made for someone slightly broader in the shoulders than me. Like I just really don't have wide enough shoulders for this piece, but I also think it's a very sexy dress. The sleeve is tight on my upper long arm and then kind of loose on my lower arm. I wish this fit me a little bit closer here. So yeah, I think this is a very sexy dress. If I were to keep it and wear it, I think this would be like a birthday dress, something I'm going out for drinks, something I'm going out to celebrate in. It has a little vent in the back, which I think is cute, and I feel like a grown-up in this dress. And it's kind of nice to own a little designer collaboration piece. I do worry it's too long on me. I think, with the appropriate high heel that's not, coming up past my ankle, that would be okay. But yeah, curious to know what you think about this one too. I think it's like a very sexy dress, but I also know there's like some slight fit issues for me. I also feel like it's made for someone a little bustier than me, but it fits me fine here, and so I wouldn't have changed sizes, because if I'd just gone up, then it would have really been too loose here. So very curious to hear what you think about Eloquii and Nordstrom. Have you been shopping there? Are they part of your current rotation of stores, or are they new to you? And then what do you think of their fit, their styles, their price points, etc.? Again, I got all of this stuff on sale, so it's a little bit more affordable in the price point. But they both have items, Eloquii has items up to probably $200. And then Nordstrom, obviously, where does the limit exist at Nordstrom? I have no idea. But they also have sales. They also have a pretty good size range, so you should definitely check them out. Eloquii, I would never order anything unless it was 50% off or more, just because they have sales so often. And then Nordstrom, you should just always check out what's happening in their clearance. But yeah, I'm just like, do I have the shoulders for this or no? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching again. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, I ask you to do so. I realize I keep messing up my speech. I've been staring at a very light bulb for a long time, and I'm a little bit done with it. So I hope you like this haul. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.